Okay, so after many videos of in the beginner to advanced React series, so I thought let's hop on to a data structure algorithm question regarding JavaScript, and it's the most asked question in an freshers interview, in an intermediate interview of JavaScript. So the question is how to find duplicates in a array, okay, in JavaScript. So, okay, we'll discuss like four methods: a generalized method, a JavaScript rich method, and the best solution that you can code in any language, not in JavaScript only. You can code in any language. Okay, so let's get started. So, yeah, let's open Visual Studio Code. And let's have a file, find duplicates. Okay, yes. Let's have a terminal, and let's have an array first. The array should be const. Let's have a let array equal to 1, so 2, and then suppose 3, then 1 again, then 3 again, and then 4, 4, then 5. Okay, so let's have this one. Okay, and we'll have a bunch of functions for every other methods. So let's just const duplicate elements equal to, so the function. So the first one I'm going to discuss about the general function with a for loop that any beginner can come up with while having an interview. So let's name that find using for loop and I'll name it classic. Okay. Yeah, so that is a very long name for a function, but yeah, this will give you an idea. Okay, so suppose let's have this function const this equal to, we'll have a array function, and yeah, and let's have console log this. Okay. Console log duplicate elements. Okay. So yeah, so whatever this function will return, it will be saved in the duplicates, and we'll console log that. Okay, so let's hop on to the first method. Okay, that is using for loop, and it's a very classic method, and let's get started. So we'll get inside this, and suppose first copy this array. We don't want to mess with the initial array, so suppose new array, okay, equal to, using a spread operator, I am checking the array. Okay, this is it. Then we'll have a duplicates. Okay, a blank array where I will like push my variables in. So I just forgot to open up my marker. Let's have marker. Okay, so my idea is to just to push my whatever duplicates been found inside these duplicates. Okay, and we'll read the values from this array. Okay, so then after have this duplicate, let's have a for loop. Okay, and the for loop will loop through the array, not the array length, it should be the new array. Okay, new array dot length, and inside this for loop I want to run another for loop. Okay, so for this one is index, it's a automatic populated, so just have to name the variables. Yeah, so yeah, this is good. So element equal to, okay, yeah. So for each of this index I'm going to rename this to J for simplicity. Yeah, and this is also J. So J plus plus new array dot length, then remove all this. So these two for loops, and I'm keeping this one constant. We'll first go through this element. Okay, so this element right here. Okay, this element, then I will again go for this element, this element, this element, like this, and while going through this I will compare with each of those. Okay, so yeah, so let's do that. So I don't want to check every element with itself, so for that we'll have a logic like I is not equal to J. Okay, that should do it. Then inside this, if I is not equal to J, so whenever we are having the next for loop, the 1 0 equal not equal to 0, then we'll move on to next one. So what should we do here? So we'll check this element, right? So new array of if J, okay, the inner for loop, then it's if it is equal to, let's also check the type of triple equal to, and with the index of the outer for loop. Okay, so the well, in the next for loop, if the J equal to I, means whenever suppose J equal to 3, that means it is showing for this one, then it will, if that is like available with the 1, then what to do? Okay, that's the concept. Then we'll push that value inside that duplicate array, duplicates array, like into this one. Okay, so let's do that. Duplicates dot push, then the element of the first index. Okay, with the first index. Okay, so now we will have this, but what will happen? So even if the one is already identified, it will also identify for this one also, because we are not interacting with the memory. So what we should do that once we find this one, we should remove it. We should remove it from the array. Else we'll have that duplicates also inside here. I'll show you once I compile. Okay, so I'll have the code here. I'll comment that out later so that you will understand why this is this should be done. Okay, so splice, if you know splice method, I have to give the index, then the L number of elements. So only I want to remove one element. Okay, yeah, this is it. So once this for loop is ended, outside of this for loop I want to return duplicates. Okay, now the duplicate will be stored inside duplicate.elements, and I'll into console log it. Okay, so let's save it and run it. Node and let's have a tab and file the file name in get bash. Let's compile. Yeah, so we have the unique elements, duplicate elements 1, 3 and 4. 2 and 5 is not repeated. Okay, so what I was talking about, if I comment this one out, okay, so if I do not remove this one, the result will be something like this. Like we'll find those duplicate values, but you will get all those duplicate repetitive also. So if this is your desired output, you do not want to add this line. If you want this only what the duplicate values are, then just add this line here. Okay, and if you just want to check that this array has any duplicates or not, you do not have to do this duplicates pose and you just you can just console log here and break out of the for loops. Like in here you can like break, just press a break, and in the outside also. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll comment this section out and we will move to the next one. Okay, okay, so this is a very beginner level code, like any guy with it. This means this is not JavaScript rich. You can do this in any programming language. You can do this in Python, you can do this in C++, anything. Okay, so if this is a JavaScript interview, then you have to show them that you know some JavaScript functionalities like higher order array methods, set functionalities, and all those. Okay, so I'm going to use like two JavaScript rich methods like a set, and I don't know if they are available with other languages or not, but yeah, these are is available with JavaScript and we can use them like filter method, like IndexOf methods. Yeah, so let's move on to the next one, and the next one should use the set method. Okay, let's comment this section. Let's copy this first and paste this below, and comment this section out. Yeah, so here we are in the next method, so that is using set method. Okay, so using set. Okay, so if you know JavaScript, then you should know that if you give a array containing duplicate values and you create a set out of it, then it will only take the unique elements. Okay, so for this, let's go all these things, and yeah, let's remove all these things, all things. Okay, and just copy this. Oh, not now. Okay, and just okay, let's comment this section. That will be reference for you guys, and you can always check this code in GitHub. I'll put a link in the description. So now I'll calling this function with the same array. Okay, yeah. So let's so here what we will do, I'll create a set first. Okay, so let's create a set, that is a new set, and that is from array. Okay, cool. So then I will declare a duplicates that is to be returned. So equal to, so what we will do, we will use the filter and set method. Okay, so the filter methods in JavaScript. So let's say higher order array methods. So this will filter out uh, if the condition is like pass or fail, something like that. Okay, so if the condition is like, oh, you can return what you want to filter out. Okay, so in this filter method we'll pass a callback function. Okay, and inside here, yeah. So we'll do something here and then we'll return the duplicates. Okay. So in array.filter, if this item is passed, then the item is going to like a for loop, like it will go through all of those uh, elements of those array. Okay. So let's have a condition that if set dot has is a inbuilt function of set. Okay. So it will check that if this set has this item. Okay. So we are looping through the array, remember? So it will check that the set has this item or not. Okay. So if the set has this item, then set dot delete this item. Okay. And if this element like is not in the set, okay, then what do we have to do? We'll return the element. Okay. Return the element. Yeah. So what happened here? We are filtering those array. Okay. And whatever you are returning, that is to be like is to be omitted. Okay. So once the set has this item, then we are not returning anything and deleting that from set as well. Okay. And whatever the like all those set that the duplicates is left, we'll return that. Okay. So for now I will console log this also, so you will have a clear understanding of what is there. Okay. So these duplicates will only find all those values that is not in the set, because these are not duplicate and these are not being deleted. Okay. Okay, let's run this so that you guys will know. Okay. So what happened? Like first the set contained all those elements. Okay. And then we'll check for each element. So suppose one say the set has this element. Yes. Then delete this element from here. Okay. And delete this from 1. Then we'll go for next element. So 2 is the set has 2, like the set has 2. Yeah, then delete this. So 3, let's go to 3, and 3 the set has 3. Yes, then delete this. Okay. So now when you come to 1, there is no 1. Okay. So now there is no 1. So if the set has item is failed, then what is the condition? Return the item. So now it will return the 1, and now this 1 is stored in the duplicate. Okay. Let's go over it by one more time. So first we'll go for 1. Okay. So the 1 will be like this 1. Okay. And this one. Okay. Thus keep your eyes on these two things. Okay. And like once while the filter meter continues, this one when the index is like 0 and we're seeing this one, we'll check for set has this item not. If yes, then delete this item. Okay. Okay. So now the set has like 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So now like the initially it has 1 also. Okay. So once this one is there, then we'll delete this one. Okay. Then the filter moves 2 and it is available in 2 in the set, yes, then delete it. Go to 3, 3 is available, yes, then delete it. Okay, then it comes to 1. Now the set has only 4 and 5 and it does not have, so return this item and it will be stored in duplicate, so 1 is there. Okay, so now comes to 3. So when comes to 3, there is no 3, so it will push this 3. Okay, so now comes to 4. Yeah, 4 is available, then delete it. Okay, next come to 4. 4 is available, no, then push this into this 4. See, 4. Then come to 5. 5 is available, then delete it. Now we'll have all those duplicates. Understood the concept? Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is using set. Okay, and then we'll have our third solution. Let's go to the third solution. Just copy this thing and I will paste this here again and I'll comment this out. Okay, so let's name this using filter. We are using filter in the set and index, so let's rename filter and index of. Okay, and index of. And let's remove all this. Let's have the duplicate only, and I don't want the duplicate here, it will be, yeah, okay, and let's remove everything here. Okay, yeah, and let's have this name. Oh no, let's copy this also. Control Z. Let's copy this, paste this, rename this function. Okay, so this solution is very concise and it can be considered as a single liner. So it will show that you are familiar with JavaScript concepts and you know how to write concise methods. If you want to impress your interviewer that you are more acquainted with JavaScript and know all those methods and you can write one line with JavaScript, that can be written like 5-6 lines in other languages, then yeah, it will be good impression. So what we'll do, we'll take that array. Okay, then we'll run the same filter method. Okay, but inside this filter method we'll call the item. Oh, okay, item, oh sorry, item and index. Okay, so this is a callback function inside filter and we are taking each item and the index of that item that we see in the set. I'm not going to repeat that. So here you are going to check the index of that item. Okay, so index of is a method in JavaScript that will return the index of that element inside the array. Okay, so index of that item, and it should not present in that current index. Okay, if that is present in the current, it should not present in the current index, so that will filter this out unique values, only you will get those duplicated values. Okay, so this should not equal to index. Okay, yeah, so this is just one liner code and you will get okay, let's run this, I will explain. Okay, so now we are getting, oh, so automatically this filter will return because we do not have any arrows here. Okay, so we'll giving the array in we're getting the array dot filter So it will iterate over all those, and it will have a condition. So it will pass all those conditions. Okay, it will filter out only those elements those pass the condition. So this will pass the condition is you will get the index of the item. Okay, and that index should not be equal to the index we are passing here. Okay, so this is like, this is not like it will give you a like more time efficient or space efficient solution, but it is very concise to write. Okay, and you like know those concepts of higher order R methods and the return value, how to use those return values, and yeah, this is very efficient. Okay, so this is our third method. Okay, then we will come to our next one, the fourth method, and this method is like, what we can do, we can this name this using for loop, but the efficient one. Okay, so it will be of, so the all those things, they are like order of n square solutions, but in here we are going to give you the solution that is order of n. Okay, so it will be order of n, and the space complexity with one auxiliary space. Okay, yeah, so let's get started. Let's name this. So let's copy this first. Okay, and yeah, and using for loop, I would say using for loop. Okay, so that was classic. I can name it to efficient. Okay, leave it. Oh, what is efficient? Okay, and in here we'll return a duplicate. Okay, okay, so return duplicates. Okay, oh no, not duplicate element, duplicates. Okay. Then just initialize the duplicates. So let new array equal to say spread operator error, and let duplicates equal to a array. Okay, so we'll have two for loops, but the time complexity will be order of n, because these for loops are not inside one another. Okay, so we'll have the first for loop. Okay, let's we are saying this was the this is the most efficient, so I'm not going to check the length of the array again and again, so I will just save this in a variable. So yeah, new array dot length should be the length variable. Okay, so now I'm going for a for loop. Okay, so for let I equal to 0, I less than length, then I plus plus. Okay, so inside here what we'll do, uh, okay, so let's solve this. So okay, so let's find this solution. So let's take, what I would say, like the new array. Okay, so the new array of inside, we're going to find the index. Okay, let's have the equal to first. Okay, so what I'm going to store inside here is the new array of the ith index. Okay, so inside this of ith index percentage, so the current new array I of so what is this now, like new array of 0. Okay, yeah, I just wrote O. So okay, so this value is 1 percentage, I'm going to write the length. Okay, okay. Plus length. Okay, okay, let me console log this and you'll understand what is this. Okay, so suppose I'll just console log this one. This is an efficient one, so yeah, console log this thing. Okay. Yeah, so let's save this, let's run this. Okay. Oh, we did something wrong or what happened? New array. Oh, okay. Okay, so for now, let's comment this section out because it's incomplete code. Yeah. Oh, we are not calling that one. This is wrong. So comment this out. Call. Okay, comment this section also. I'm gonna go on this. Then now I would say let's copy this function name and paste it here. Yeah. Yeah. So now, okay. So what is happening? Let's go by step by step. Okay. So for the first element, this is what? This is 1. Okay. So 1 percentage length. So what is the value? So it is 0th element. 0th element means 1 percentage length. So length is 8. So 1 percentage is equal to 1. So new array of 1 equal to 2. 2 plus length equal to 8 equal to 10. Okay. So we are actually calculating the frequency. Okay, frequency here. So what we are going to do, we are going to save this thing. Okay, save this thing into new array. New array I, and I'll store here. Okay, new array of I, then new array of yeah, I'm just checking, not messing with the brackets. Okay, okay, so let's console log our new array in the end. Okay, so let's not return duplicate, let's return the new array itself. Okay, I will change that to duplicate next. So okay. So the new array is now 1, 18, 11, 17, 19, 12, 4 and 5 according to this. Okay, when this for loop ends. Okay, so why this is happening, right? So next we'll run the next for loop, because this result is not going to like make much more sense now. Okay, let's have the another for loop. Okay, and I'll change this to duplicate. I'll have the code first, then I will explain it. Okay, so next we'll write the for loop again. Okay, okay, what I'm going to do is like, let's copy this for block and save some time. Okay, so inside here we'll have a check. Okay, the check is if new array of I is greater than equal to length into 2. Okay, then if this is true, then duplicates dot push equal to I. Then we are, if the new array of element is greater than the length of the array into 2, then it does not have any duplicates. Okay, let's return the duplicate and let's run this program. Okay, yeah. So what happened here? Okay, so in the first part, okay, just I will uh, let's console log, uh, console log new array here. Okay, yeah, the console log new array here, you will have a good idea that what is happening. Yeah. So where are our duplicate values? Okay, so see, for the first element, how this is calculated I already explained. Okay, so we are taking the ith index and we are like dividing, like we are taking the remainder with the length, then we are adding with the length. Okay, then we are assigning that into the ith index. Okay, but this ith index should be first taking the remainder of the length. Okay, so this is like the first element. Okay. So then we are going for second one. Okay, so in the second one, the what is the I here? This is 1. The percentage length should be obviously 1 again, so it is the value is equal to 2 plus length equal to, so 2, this 2, yeah, this is 1, no, 1 equal to 2 percentage length, that is 8, so that is also 2 plus length equal to 10. So 10 is assigned to new array. Okay, so let's what do, let's know, we cannot remember all those values. Let's console log here, console log the new array here actually. Okay, we'll see each step here. Okay, yeah, now this will be fun. Yeah. Let's have the terminal bigger so that you will have a clear picture what is happened. Okay, so the initially we'll have like, why this is 3 only, let's clear this picture. Okay, yeah, so it will repeat like 8 times. Okay, the first time will only changing one like value. Okay, so the first value will be changed to 10 as we calculated. Okay, so the next time it will change the next one. Okay, according to the this updated value, so that's why it is very hard to calculate manually. Okay, so according to this we'll have in the end a value something like this in the new array. Okay, so what we're calculating here, if this value, suppose this is 18. Okay, so this 18 is greater than our length or not. Okay, length into 2, so length is 8 into 16. So if 16 is greater than 18 is greater than 16, then we have to push the value. Okay, if that is true, then so new array colon so new array of ith index is suppose 1, no? So then we have to push the duplicate value. Okay, so let's understand the concept here. So the concept inside this array. Okay, so and there is a catch in this, like if you have a multiple more than one operation, then yeah, it is not going to work. So this approach works because the elements are ranged in 0 to n minus 1. Okay, and the like the value at the ith index is greater than n only if the value I has appeared more than once. Okay, yeah, because if not, then this if these values are not occurred more than one, then it's this value is not, should not be greater than like the length. Okay, because we are adding length each time. Okay, so if you look closely, the values, like the repetitive values like 18, 17, 19, these are the values where it is like greater. Okay, and these the three values are the repetitive ones. Okay, and 4. Okay, so 3, 1, 3 and 4. Okay, so these are the where we will have the length is greater than length of 2, because if we are adding length each time we are encountering that value. Okay, yeah, so this one consists of two for loops. So this is order of n, and then this is order of n, then the solution is order of n. Okay, so that's it, guys. You can use all these four methods according to your convenient, how you want to give the solution to the interviewer. And if this is a JavaScript interview, then I'll suggest you to go with method 2 and 3. And if you are going for a like specifically the interviewer is asking for a very efficient solution, then give this solution, because this is a hash map inside the array while we are using the length as a key. Okay, so we are using this length, or finding out this length where is greater than 2, and we are just filtering this out. Okay, also remove these console logs. So, and I'll just comment this code, and we'll get a get this from my GitHub. Yeah, so the solution works here. And okay, just let me know in the comment section that how these solutions are and how you like it. And yeah, if you like this, then just subscribe to the channel and put hate to this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.